Hey guys, what's up? This is Slogan. I'm super excited because I just I just got off from a call from one of the prospects, which is maybe not a comfortable word for me, but I spoke to this guy. Okay, he runs a retail business, and I learned something amazing from you, and because of that, I'm making this video. I thank him for sharing this with me. So this video, I'm going to share some amazing marketing technique that you can uh, start marketing strategy that you can start thinking in that line and make an overall plan about it and go forward with that. Why I actually did this, because he shared a story with me saying that hey, a parrot can save two, a cow can save four, and what the hell you and I can do to help people around us. So the parrot can save two is something like there are parrot astrologers, right? So just because of the parrot, it's saving a couple of people in their family to feed themselves, to make a living, right? And there is a cow on the other end. It gives milk, and they sell the milk and make a living out of it. Maybe it saves four people, to make a living from just selling their milk. So if a cow can do that, what the hell can you and I do, right? So this question triggered me to make this video, and I want to share some marketing strategy that I use if I am onboarding a client, and this is how I think for their business. Okay, if at all someone is hiring me to do social media marketing for them, this is how I would do it, and I want you to learn that also, because this is something really cool, and which will help you strategize in the right way, think in the right direction on how much you should be spending, and how much you should be what's your goal, things like that. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen right now, and I'm going to explain what this is all about. Yes, that's my dream car. Yeah. So there are actually five things if you want to grow a business online. This is the 5-step strategy plan that I have. So what I do is, actually the first thing that I think about is, what is the market size? How many people are actually buying that product already from someone else, some of the competitors that they already have, right? This is the first question that I research about. I want to understand overall market size, and I go about how are they selling it, things like that. How people are actually buying it, how many people are buying it, and how many people buying in that particular city. So few things like that. Okay, and the second is, who's the target customer? What is the target customer for my customer? Okay, that's what I would think about. So you have to think about what is your target customer. So if you're selling a mouse or mouse pad, who's your target customer? Mouse pads are something which not a lot of people would buy as a fancy stuff, but as an entrepreneur, see, I have some funny mouse pad, right? So can you see it? This is a mouse pad which says that finish what you start. Okay, so if you have to figure out what if you can figure out what is your target audience, you will be able to uh, approach them in the right manner. Okay, that's exactly why you should know who's your target customer. Okay, and the second thing in that is, how many competitors are selling, how competitors are selling to them. Okay, so if competitors are selling through Amazon, if they are selling through something else, you should know exactly how your competitor is selling it, so that you can copy that, and also put in your strengths into this piece of how they are selling it, and then you can create your own custom offer to make them buy from you. Okay, so that's how I go about it. And number three is, what is your strength? Yes, so I just spit it out in the previous thing. What is your strength which can convince your customer to buy from you? Okay, so this is something that I also think about when I'm onboarding a client, because this is how I strategize the whole plan for it. Okay, and number four is, what is the revenue you wanted to achieve. So you need to fix on what's the, see, if I'm spending this much money, I wanted this much. Okay, or you can also think in the aspects of, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have this kind of result to me. Okay, this is the result that I'm expecting to get. So you want to achieve, you want to achieve 1 lakh or 2 lakhs or 1 crore, 2 crores. What is the revenue that you want to achieve, right? So from there you can reverse engineer the overall ad spend, campaign spends, and the budgets for all these things. So this can be set only by getting from there. So that's how you can go about it. So when you clearly know about what is the amount that you wanted to spend and what's the revenue that you wanted to send, you actually can um, uh, you know uh, you actually can optimize the ads according to it, optimize the kind of campaigns that you run. So in case of, if you wanted to reduce the amount per lead, which is something that you always have to do, but if you have to cut off an ad campaign which is not working, you should know what exactly is the number. So if the number is like say 250 rupees per lead, okay, so that is something that you should know before you actually do the campaign, because that's all it is about. If your revenue is high but your profits are really low, it doesn't really make sense. But you're losing, it doesn't really make sense. If your revenue is 1 crore and you're losing 2 crores for earning 1 crore, doesn't make sense at all. So you have to get really good with the numbers. You have to work on that and keep it as a bars that are to be set and to progress towards it. All right. And number 5 is, there are two things. One is reach your audience by posting engaging and entertaining or informative content to build your brand. So this is something that you could do, which is for free. So give them something to get. It's an information. It can be an information, can be a entertainment or an engaging piece, depending upon what kind of target audience that you have selected and what is your product. So in this case, in my case, I have to give informative products so that the brand is built by watching my videos. And maybe later on, if you're interested, if you want me to do something for your business, then you will reach out to me, right? So if that's the case, then that is okay. If not, you will have to focus on entertaining the customer in your product or service niche. Okay. And the number 2 B is run conversational ad campaigns based on your strength. Okay. What this actually is, conversations are something which can really convince the customer to move forward to something new. Okay. People don't take calls nowadays. They don't do much of hello, hi, I need this product, so and so, like that. Okay. They don't really get convinced on a phone call. Actually, we get annoyed when we get calls from saying that, hey, do you want land? Do you want to buy land? Do you want to buy this property? Do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy that? So people don't like that. They want to they want to get engaged in a conversation. Okay. The way that you can engage people in a conversation, I'm really sorry, the way you can engage your audience with a conversation is by running messenger ads. Okay. Install chatbot on your Facebook page, create conversational ads saying that, hey, this is a free quiz to figure out X. Okay. So if you're if you're selling cars, if you're selling mouse pads, no matter what it is, how to get the best car. Okay. How to get the best car deals, campaign or quiz. Okay. Quiz to figure out what is the best car for you. Okay. Figure out what is the best mouse pad for you. So if you run ads like this, people are going to engage. They're going to get into a conversation. Then at the end of the conversation, say that, hey, we are ready to offer you exactly what you wanted. Understand their desires and aspirations and the pains that they currently have, and then maybe close them on a WhatsApp message or on a sales call, depending upon the product size. Okay. This is something that I would do. I would recommend my customers to do. This is a strategy. This is the base plan of the strategy that we'll build if I'm getting on boarding a customer. And this is something that I wanted to share with you, because this makes sense, right? So whatever you're doing right now is something towards helping your prospects or customers to understand something, to deal with some of the problems and serve with your product or service. So if you wanted to do that, you have to think in this aspect of these 5 aspects. and I hope this helps. If you wanted to have a strategy session with me, you can go to askslogan.com and say strategy. Okay, so I'll just create a keyword about it, and I'll do something about it. All right. So asklogan.com and type. Just go to asklogan.com and type strategy. I'll just get on board with you guys. Okay. All right. I hope you had good information in this video. If not, please let me know in the comments. I'm okay to get bad feedbacks. I believe that it makes me improve on whatever I'm giving as value. So if there is anything else, please let me know. If you want to reach out to me, I'm more than happy to get on a conversation with you on asklogan.com. This will go to my messenger. Okay. Thank you once again. See you guys. Bye bye.